Alright, here we go with the passenger side on the K5. And the boys out here helping me now, so we're going to do an inspection on the rear end to see if it needs brakes or bearings or anything else. So go ahead and take it apart. This is our first for him, so it's a good learning process. You get it? Go to the left of it.
Right here?
Yep, and push a little bit and push and out at the same time. It should come loose.
I don't know how you got this so easy.
You'll get it, man. Just watch your fingers.
Right here.
Need a hook. I ain't got one. It's down in the basement. With all the other stuff, you can just reach right in there and grab it.
Yeah, I don't know how you got this easy.
Eh, not that bad. Let's try it like this. Watch it where it is. Just like that.
Okay.
You just got to get enough tension on it to where it's lets go of the threads, and then take the ring and just tap down just a little bit, just to get the tension off that little square.
Order.
Get it loosen up.
And then plug it in.
There you go. Now see if you can get the little block to slide out. Use those hemostats. See if you can grab a hold of it.
The square?
Yep, little square. Not coming out. Should have slid right out for you. Might have too much. There you go. Just set it down on that paper towel.
I pulled out. I pulled
it out. There you go. Use your punch. I don't have the socket out here for it. It takes a special socket. It's called a castle nut, for like castle nuts and stuff, spindles. But so we'll have to use. Make sure there's no dirt on that punch. Put it right there.
Yeah.
And then give it a tap. It should loosen up. Did it loosen up?
Where's the square?
The square's out. It's down here.
Do you think it'll loosen up?
I don't know. I can't see it. I'm trying not to block the camera. It's like that. Just stick it down that little slot. I can't see. It's the problem.
Yeah, it's moving. Well, okay, so we're trying to switch it off.
Had that one. Yeah, we're taking it off, doing an inspection. Here you go. Take it the rest of the way. They had that one on there pretty tight. Hope they didn't burn that bearing up. There you go. You should be able to stick it now straight in and just. Yep, you got it. Just put it down on the towel there with the rest of the parts. Hopefully we'll get, it's just grease. Hopefully we'll get lucky and everything's in good shape. And drum's moving pretty easy, so thankfully the brakes aren't stuck. So you grab hold of this drum to slide it off. Now that drum's heavy.
This?
Yeah, hang on. Let me move this stuff first in case you drop it.
Oh yeah, probably 700 pounds.
No, it ain't 700
Oh, I'm about to say, yeah. I'm dropping it.
Get this over here so we don't get a bunch of dirt on it. And you grab hold of it with both hands.
Okay, the whole thing, this.
Yeah, just here, stand up.
Probably shouldn't wear sand.
Grab a hold of it like on this bucket. Just grab a hold of it like this. And side to side and out at the same time. The thing's heavy. It's like 50, 60 pounds.
Oh. Where you gonna set it?
Just get it out and we'll just set it on top of this bucket just so we can check everything out. And watch your toes because you ain't got no shoes. You got this Under Armour's on.
Yeah. You set it on the bucket?
Yeah, it's got to go face down onto the bucket. So this side sits on the bucket. Get it? There you go. Just watch your threads. You don't want to bugger your threads up.
Here, I'll pick it up.
Pick up and I'll move the bucket. There we go. Let's see what we got. So, looks like they actually put a spring kit on this side. New wheel cylinder on it. New spring kit. Clean the shoes up before we put it back together, but I think we just got lucky on this side and this is going to save us a lot of money. Yeah, the bearing feels good. So I think we just lucked out. Yeah, seal's been replaced, so maybe they just done a half-assed job on the driver's side replacing some parts. So it had an off, I can't remember what brand bearing it was. It definitely wasn't a GM. But looks like we got lucky. Nothing leaking. Everything looks good. They definitely replaced that wheel cylinder. Looks like the springs have been replaced at some point. And I think we're good to go. Knock some of that garbage off these shoes before we put it back together, and call it a wrap for this. So next up be motor mounts. We'll see you then. Alright, he's wanting to put it back together, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and do that too, so he learned something today. And I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Get the bucket out of your way. We didn't have much oil in it, did it?
You might have to grab the other side.
Yeah, can you get it?
I really doubted how heavy it was.
Huh?
So I doubted how heavy it was.
Just don't want to hurt, try not to hurt the sill. Hang on, you got to pull it out, straighten it up.
Jeez,
heavy.
So heavy.
So I'd like to save up. There we go. So I'd like to save up and get a disc brake set for it, to swap it over. Yep, make sure, go ahead and put that on. Make sure your holes are facing out. This can be a bear to start sometimes. It's real, it's like fine threaded. I had a hell of a time with the other side.
Oh, I see. Oh,
you get it?
Yeah.
Well, you've done a hell of a lot better than I did. Where's your punch?
Right there.
You just use that, stick that in one of the grooves and just spin it around and get the dirt off of it first.
Yeah.
There you go. Go ahead and just spin it around, run it in. It's got to go in a little ways. Thankfully, all the bearings, everything look good on it, so that's going to save us some pocket money.
Wow.
Keep on going.
It's getting a little hard.
Huh?
Getting a little hard to push in. Alright. Why did it just get randomly hard?
That's tightening up. What it's doing is putting, it's a tensioner. It's putting tension, getting the tension on the bearings. Now you want to look at is, you always want to go forward. You don't want to go backwards when it comes to the tension. See how it's got your groove right here?
Yeah.
Where that little block goes in. See the square that's over here? That's real close to it. You take your punch and put it down in this groove right here. Hold it up this way and tap it down. You want to line that slot up with this slot, and once you get it lined up, we'll drop the pin on it.
Tap it down?
Yep, to where you're tightening it up. You just want to get those two lined up.
So I'm going to have to put it right here and tap it up.
Tap up that whichever, as long as you're going the right direction.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going. Almost there. Lined up.
Hold on a little bit more.
A little more. And this is what goes in place. It locks the two together. Alright.
Tap it in?
Yep, just don't tap it in. Just turn it just a hair more, just where it puts just a little bit of tension on that block.
Turn it?
Yeah, just give it a couple, just a couple love taps and. Yeah, hit it. Yeah. You're good to go. So now, that's good.
That's good?
Does it need to go more? I don't know. I can't see it.
This is, I don't know if the square is in all the way.
It's in all the way. That part I can see. Yeah, you should be good. So now your snap ring goes back on. Huh?
I thought I had it.
So you want to drop this into the groove like that, and you should be able to feed it around. Just don't let it hit the ground. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. You just have to wipe it off. But
my hands are really.
yeah, put.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Put that in there. Go ahead. I'll hold that in place. There we go. Now use your screwdriver.
And you wipe it off?
Yeah, wipe it off first, and you want to push on that to make sure it's all the way up against that tensioner.
What if it ain't?
It will. It'll go. If
No,
it's
what
not,
if it ain't? Like, what if it doesn't? And you start to burn or something?
It ain't gonna hurt none. It'll either pop in place or it'll stay, or it might back out some, but it should be good. Oh, shit.
Back?
Yep, quarter panel, bro. Quarter panel. Very forgiving quarter panel. All right, now you got your axle. You're gonna like this part.
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. All right, you got your axle and your gasket.
Oh, well, you have to line it up?
Yep, goes in. Now, when it's going in, it has to go into the center section. So, what you're gonna have to do is probably push down, and you got to line up the teeth and everything have to line up. So you might have to just wiggle it around a little bit, but it'll go. No, don't bang it. You get it?
Yeah, no, I don't know if I can.
Huh? Here, they can be a bear. I have a. I can't remember what I done. I had a tool where you could grab a hold of it that I made.
You made it?
Yeah.
You got that earlier?
What? Yeah, when I done the other side. There it goes. See how it popped in?
Yeah.
It just has to line up. Once you get it lined up, you're ready to rock and roll.
You got a lot of patience, man.
Now see how the bolt holes aren't lined up?
Yeah.
Now this isn't going to turn. But your drum, since it's not bolted to your drum will still turn. So you get your gasket lined up. Bolt in there. There you go. You get one started.
Screw in.
Yep, hold your gasket in place.
At least you didn't hit your head on this thing.
Yeah, that hurts. Been there, done that.
So that probably would have made you a little mad.
Yeah. There you go. Done deal. So thankfully we got lucky. Boy's going to finish buttoning it up, and it's going to save us some pocket money towards something else we need to get done for this truck or the other truck, one of them. But so now this should take care of the rear end, but make sure, remember, he already checked them out. We cleaned up all the U-bolts, springs, check for cracks, check your U-bolts, check your U-bolt nuts, check all your bushings, because this is definitely the time you want to fix it. All right, thanks for watching.